What's up, guys? Boss here, and today we're going to do something new. What we're going to be talking about is it's a new series I want to try out throughout the all season. If you guys do like it, let me know in the comments. But I'm calling this team profiles, and what this is pretty much is that throughout the whole all season, I'm going to try and do 2 teams a day. Like tomorrow, I'm going to double upload, and it's probably going to be on 4 teams. Today's only going to be on 1, because what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to tell you guys where the weakness is, in my opinion, for that team, and I'm also going to be putting my 2 cents in on 3 moves that I think that would help that team out. So if you guys have your own opinion on it, let me know. You can leave it in the comments below, and if you guys enjoyed, let me know by leaving a like. So the team I'm doing today it was ranked the worst team in the league and has the number 1 overall pick. That team is the Arizona Cardinals, who are 32nd in total offensive yards, 177 passing yards average, was 32nd in the league, and rushing yards of 83. Now, there's something I noticed, though, with the Cardinals when it comes to at least their free agency. They're going to be losing some key pieces in the offensive line of Mikey and Potty, and they're losing another guard as well. They're losing guys like Marcus Golden, Deion Buchanan they tried to trade, and they also will be losing Gerald McCoy at linebacker. I feel like with this team, whenever I watch them, I feel like the offensive line, like they have offensive talent, especially for Josh Rosen or whoever they're going to have at quarterback. They're definitely going to have talent. They have talent, but I feel like that's what they lack. So I'm going to go with in free agency right now, because this team has a total of, let's see, according to one game from overthecap.com, they have a total of about $41 million in cap. So, and what they need, in my opinion, like the 3 biggest needs, I would say would be another receiver with Larry Fitzgerald and Christian Kirk, especially because they're losing J.J. Nelson. Also, Larry Fitzgerald is definitely going to be retiring soon. So we all know that's going to happen. And also, in my opinion, I would go to the offensive line, because I feel like that's one thing they need help with for the longest time, at least on offense. And if I had to go with something on defense, I will be looking around at the linebacker spot, but I think I know where they can do that. So we're going to look through it right now with $40 million cap. If I was them, I would be looking around at, let's see, because I'm looking at free agent wide receivers right now to at least help them out, and they have a lot of receivers to go through. But personally, though, they don't really need, in my opinion, a big name guy. Personally, if I was them, I would go with, let's see, if I go by what they needed, I would try to get, I would say Adam Humphries at first, but I know he's young, so he's going to want a decent-sized deal. I would say go after a guy like Michael Crabtree, or try and go after a guy like Chris Hogan. Now, why would I choose them? I'm going to go with Michael Crabtree right now. He's 6'1", 31 years old. He's a little bit of an older guy who you can put next to Larry Fitzgerald, or at least leave him in the slot with Christian Kirk. And I think giving Josh Rosen another veteran-type weapon like that would definitely help him develop, or if they decide to go after someone in the draft, because there are a lot of rumors with that. I would say Crabtree, though, I would try to get him maybe like a 2 or 3 year deal with about maybe 12 to 17 mil in that range, because he is a little bit older. That's why I would go with him. If I give them a second option, a second or a third, I would go with a guy. I would honestly bring back a household name in J.J. Nelson. Try to bring him back for a little bit, because at least according, though, to Arizona, he is like a third wide receiver, a third or a second wide receiver, so you can bring him back, and he is young. So I can see them bringing in the young buck back into the locker room to possibly help them out. Let's see. But like I said before, though, the biggest need for them, in my opinion, is the offensive line. So this thing wants to work. There we go. I also are looking at guards or centers. And one guy I would definitely bring in, Raymond Foster. Because, honestly, where is it? He played for the Steelers. And he is a little bit older, but I do believe, though, he can put the work in. Either Raymond Foster, or to be honest, though, the best guard that's out there in this freaking free agency class is Roger Schofield. And he's not the only one who I think they should go get as well. Like, the only team that should go after this guy. But let's see. He played for the Rams, as you guys saw. He's 30 years old. He's a little bit older. A little bit left to play, in my opinion, for offensive linemen. But he can still be able to get the work in. So I can see him blocking for Josh Rosen well. And really, when it comes to like the center position like that or the tackle, for tackles, there's only one guy I can see them going after really, and that would be like Darrell Williams or Trent Brown. And we saw Trent Brown play for the Patriots, so he protected Brady's blindside very good, and that's where I feel like they can help him out. Because Josh Rosen's been literally that entire offensive line. He has talent. He's been put on his ass most of the time. So if I had to go with some free agency signs, I would go with that. In the offensive line, get a guard or a tackle, either between Darrell Williams and Raymond Foster, because I'm feeling Scoffer, though, will be up quickly. And for a receiver, I would go get either J.J. Nelson or I would try and get Michael Crabtree. Either bring in the young guy and pay him a little bit or see how he can play, or bring in the older guy who can play. Now, the Cardinals, if I had to go with who the heck they should pick up on defense, because linebackers, it looks like they need really a lot of help. If I was them, because C.J. Mosley, I think, is going to go back to Baltimore, personally. Deion Buchanan is going to be a free agent. I would honestly try and bring him back. Bring him back for a little bit. And I would try to go get a guy like Quan Alexander, because the way he played for the Bucs, he's 6'1", 24 years old. I know he's going to be looking for a deal, but I think I'll try and get him in for a good price. He's going to honestly help that defense out very well. And also, if I had to go with someone else, since he's a little bit younger, Quan Alexander is younger, so I do believe he still has a lot of football to play. Let me see. If I look around right now, I will go with a guy like, let's see. I'll bring a guy like Denzel Perryman in. 26 years old, he's young, but he's played very well like last season with 51 tackles and 1 interception. Honestly, he knows how to bring guys down, get to the ball, so I think he'll be able to play well for the team. Let's see. I think really that's all I got there with at least free agency. If I had to throw in like a wild one, because they do play a 4-3 scheme. So if I had to choose one more guy for a 4-3, I believe Thomas Davis is retiring this year. I'm not 100% on that. But I would get him or try to get KJ Wright. My mistake. KJ Wright is played in the 4-3 before, 29 years old. I think he just needs a fresh start out of Seattle, and he will play 100. I think he'll play really good in Arizona. Plus, he gets to go after his old quarterback in Russell Wilson. Now, with the draft at least, they have the number 1 pick, so they have a lot they can do with this. So personally, as right now the gameplay though is going to be coming to an end soon, I can see 2 things happening with Arizona. And I probably sound like everybody else right now, but it can work. Either they're going to take Josh Rosen, and I personally think he's going to get traded to the New York Giants. He's going to go to the Giants for a second rounder this year, a second rounder next year, a third round next year. And I would say that's it. I would say a first, but I don't know if the Giants would give that up for a quarterback like that, because, I mean, he is going to be then 22, 23 years old. I can be wrong on that part, but he is still going to be young in his second year. And they're going to draft Kyle Murray, because Cliff Kingsbury loves this kid. And he said before that, hey, this kid should go number 1. And now he's with Arizona. He has the number 1 pick. Why not go get him? So Arizona fans, you might be looking at Kyle Murray, though, as your quarterback instead of Josh Rosen. Or if they decide to keep Josh Rosen, I think personally they're going to go after, I don't think it's going to be Nick Bosa that will go number 1. I think they're going to shock everyone and get Josh Allen. That's my personal opinion. Either they're going to get Josh Allen or they're going to trade back with a team that needs a quarterback, a team like the Giants or maybe like Jacksonville. Maybe they can get, let me think, maybe they can get like their first round this year, also a first round next year, something like that. And maybe they can trade back, maybe try to get Jonah Williams at left tackle because they already have a quarterback. Pass rushers, there are tons of them in free agency and in this draft. So they need that. They can go out to whoever they want. So I'll wrap up with what I said. I feel like they need a receiver, help on the offensive line, and help in the linebacking core. So like I said, Michael Crabtree or I'm drawing a blank on saying that crap. Either Michael Crabtree or the other receiver I said. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. I don't know why. And then at the offensive line, get Raymond Foster. And I'm trying to think of the other one now. Crap. I'm trying to get this done right now. Let me think. For linebackers, try to get Kwan Alexander, bring back Deion Buchanan, and go get KJ Wright. And then with the number 1 pick, they're either going to trade back. They're going to trade They're going to trade back to me like the 6th or 7th pick. Get Kyle Murray at number 1 and trade Josh Rosen. That's what I think they're going to do. So hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter. My link will be in the description below. Hope you guys have a great day. And I'm out.